is their main goal.
That's what they say.
I mean, that's their goal.
I do not believe that.
I haven't once, and they may have in their history, I haven't once seen them support constitutional carry.
I have not. They are a concealed carry, a concealed pistol license instructor, proponent, and a strong advocate of the NRA, which is in the game to play it and not win it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Baby steps. They always tell me baby steps.
Okay. Yeah, I can buy that. I don't agree, but I can buy the baby steps argument. But that doesn't mean that when a bill gets proposed, even if you think it will fail, that you can't say, yeah, that seems like a good thing.
Well, it's political suicide, and we're a political machine, and that's not good since we have all representatives on our board, and we're really just a lobby for our representatives.
Yeah. What do you want me to say?
I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and it's the truth no matter what they say. That's what they're about.
I would go comment on their page, but I've been banned.
Me too.
Really? No. Well, you've been unbanned, though.
I was unbanned.
Yeah, me too, once. What are you doing?
Now you're on super secret double ban.
Yeah.
You will never be reinstated again.
The moose at the front told me. So.
I should have told you.
Okay, speaking of political hacks, how about Trump?
What about him?
Move on to
you could shoot a man. Did you see the one of the satire? Did you see one of the satire posts?
Yes.
It wasn't the Onion, but it was a picture of a guy in a hospital on all kinds of hookup stuff, and he says, "I was shot by Trump, and I'm still considering whether I want to vote for him or not. I think I might."
Yeah,
I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah, it's good, and it's probably true. So, except in Iowa, something happened, right? Iowa Caucus was Monday night.
Yes, it was.
And Cruz won. Ted Cruz won the Iowa Caucus.
Which is not surprising.
It's very weird. You remember we talked about Trump not attending the debate last Thursday.
And it would maybe cost his
well, yeah.
We don't know.
We don't know
if that was the reason.
He came out immediately, right? So he gave a concession speech and said, hey, congratulations, Ted Cruz, whatever. And then he said, well, you know, they told us we wouldn't do well in Iowa.
I'm huge.
Yeah, well, he said they've been telling us for months that we wouldn't do well in Iowa, so I decided not to do much because we're not going to do well anyway, right? Like, total excuse.
I heard he was spending lots of money in Iowa.
Absolute total excuse. Like, I think... Which I think I mentioned last week. He thought he might not win, so he decided not to go to the debate so he would have an out. Well, we just didn't try. He said, we came in second. We're really happy. He actually said, I'm very happy with the way things played out.
Right. Well, what else could he say?
Well,
I'm very disappointed.
Now he's yelling shenanigans, right? Now he's attacking Cruz, saying he cheated, committed voter fraud, right? Should be disqualified.
How did Cruz commit voter fraud?
Well, he did a couple of things. The Cruz campaign sent out these mailings that said election violation and supposedly had real names in it with percentages and grades of elections that they voted in, of registered voters.
No, start again. I don't know how was Cruz responsible for election fraud? Wouldn't that be on the elections committee?
Also,
I missed it.
Also, right before the caucus, Cruz's campaign sent out a tweet that said, hey, it looks like Ben Carson is going to drop out of the race. So all you Ben Carson supporters, you might as well vote for Cruz.
That's campaigning. I don't know how that's voter fraud.
And you know where that came from is Ben Carson said, I'm going to fly home after the caucus. But he was flying home to do laundry.
It's a misunderstanding.
Yeah. And Cruz apologized. But it's tricky, though.
That's not fraud.
Well,
that's dirty politics. But voter fraud is stuffing the ballot or not counting certain votes for certain people. At worst, it's dirty politics. At best, it was a misunderstanding and a mistake, which I think probably is the case. And dirty politics is acceptable. Now, it may have had an actual effect, though, because there's what? So Cruz won by like 6,000 votes or something. There's 1,500 precincts. They sent that message to all of the captains, at the precincts. That's what, like 4 votes per precinct if they get swayed from Carson to Cruz? That's not that many. That's brilliant strategy. He won. Yeah, but was Carson his real primary competitor?
No, but I think it was a way. I think Carson voters were probably more likely to go to Cruz than Trump voters.
Yeah.
So that's the idea, and it was an opportunity. If it would have been Carly Fiorina, they may have done the same thing.
I think if there were Trump voters, well, okay. No, okay.
You don't think anybody would have been swayed by that? Like, well, hey, if Carson's not in it, I'm going to make my vote count.
People can be swayed by all sorts of things. I just don't know that.
Really? Because last week you said they aren't swayed by things like debates.
No, I don't think anybody really listens to the debates that goes out and votes. I think they get a small audience.
But you think they don't listen to the debates, but they do read Ted Cruz's tweets?
I think, yeah, your 5,000 people that voted for him, I'm sure they changed from Carson to
I'm saying that's
Cruz.
Only 4 votes per precinct.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely possible.
You hate that when I do that.
I hate it when you don't do that.
Why? What's that middle finger mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So
on the other side, they have a much more grown-up method of choosing the winner of the caucus.
You mean the Democrats? Yeah. What do? They
just flip a coin.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
I'm wondering, I think that's kind of fair. Why don't they just do that and just not have any votes?
The thing is, what nobody doesn't know is it was a double-headed coin.
Weren't there multiple coin flips in different areas?
Yeah, there were like 6 or 7 precincts.
Did Clinton win most of them or all of them?
All of them. Every one.
What are the odds of that?
Yeah,
50-50.
No, I don't think so. I'm not a mathematician, but I don't think that's right.
Well, the odds
could be, though.
The odds of her winning each one is 50%.
What's great about statistics,
50-50, right?
The statistics are you could have 100 coin flips go in the same direction.
Right.
And it would still be 50-50.
Right.
Which is weird.
That's what I was saying.
Never understood statistics and all that. I don't have any confidence in statistics.
There's, of course, allegations.
My standard deviation from confidence is 1.
People think Clinton cheated also, but I think that's probably more likely than Ted Cruz cheating.
Well, I think so, yeah. The Democrats, they cheated everything, right?
Yep, mostly.
Yeah. Except when the Republicans do it.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. Sociopaths. That doesn't make any sense. They're all sociopaths.
I don't think that's true.
Yes, they are.
I doubt it.
Name me one politician that isn't crazy. One.
Jimmy Carter?
Crazy.
No, come on.
Crazy. Give me another one.
All right.
How about Abraham Lincoln?
Rick Snyder.
Crazy.
Oh, of course he was crazy. I saw him fighting Rick Snyder.
Crazy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I do. Trust me.
He's a nerd.
He's one tough nerd. I can't even stand his voice. Oh, my God. I'm one tough nerd. Don't drink the water.
That's pretty close.
I just can't stand him.
Let's take a break.
Oh, finally. Wait a minute. Trivia question.
Woohoo.
All right. This is a good one. Which president was the only president that worked for the National Park Service? And he was a turkey wrangler.
He was the only president that worked for the National Park Service?
That is correct.
Before the National Park Service worked for him?
That's correct.
Okay. Nixon?
It was not Nixon.
Oh.
Nixon was a really good poker player and an extreme baseball fanatic. He knew all kinds of stats about baseball. Impressive. He loved baseball.
Okay.
So,
is that it? We going to break now?
That's correct there, Tubby.
All right. AdOutShow.com. Some other stuff. We'll be right back.
At odds.
Hey, Mom, tired of getting paid peanuts working for someone else? Tired of that job interfering with trying to be a good mom? How'd you like to be in total control of your time and make as much money as you want to? Go to Income51.com for free information on hundreds of work-from-home business opportunities from the Mom's Business Network.
I'm a single mom, and when I found this opportunity, I was able to make $1,200 part-time my first month, fire my boss, and now work from home full-time around my kids.
What mom wouldn't want to fire their boss, still make great money, and have the freedom to live the life she wants?
I was working as a corporate executive. I never had time with my family. Then I got downsized. I decided I was never going to work for anyone again. What I like about this is I get to be my own boss, work at home around my family, and provide a great lifestyle.
Go to Income51.com for free information today. That's Income51.com. Start earning great money as soon as next week. That's Income51.com. Income51.com.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Paraswabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is John Greenhut, the CEO of Paraswabs. And if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Paraswabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Paraswabs risk-free, call 1-800-679-0476. That's 1-800-679-0476. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-679-0476. That's 1-800-679-0476.
Hi, this is Jeff Carlisi from the band 38 Special. The mainstream media has failed the American people once again. Internet radio networks like Red State Talk Radio will not fail you. Tune in 24 hours a day. Studios A and B. Great conservative programming around the clock. Red State Talk Radio, the dominant force in Internet conservative talk radio.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 877-595-5381. That's 877-595-5381. Again, 877-595-5381. Call now.
From now on, the only people you need to listen to are these guys.
If you support the Second Amendment, then join us Wednesday, April 13th for our annual Second Amendment March from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Capitol steps. There will be speakers, vendors, and gun right groups, as well as musical entertainment. Join your fellow patriots for a march around the Capitol Mall starting at noon. Meet with your state representatives to express your support of the Second Amendment. So bring the family, your friends, and your firearm to the Capitol Wednesday, April 13th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Visit secondamendmentmarch.com for more information.
Good evening. When I'm not out sucking blood, I'm listening to the At Odds Show with Nate and Brian. Those two guys drive me batty. Batty, who writes this crap? Where's the writer? I want to suck his blood.
And welcome back to At Odds Show. This is Nate. That's Brian over there. Steve.
Hello.
doesn't know how to do things today, but that's all right.
Well, for what we're paying him, we're lucky he even shows up.
He didn't today, actually. I haven't seen him.
Really? I didn't even notice he wasn't here.
I know.
That's sad, isn't it? Poor old Steve. All right, trivia question. You really want me to do this, huh?
It's too late. You already asked it. Everyone's at the edge of their seats.
I axed it.
I mean, they're getting ready to get